he did during his lifetime, then going further back and finding out about his father, and then his father and his father. You see? It really is fascinating. Anyway, I've told Sooty and Sweep and Sue that breakfast will have to wait because I am looking for my roots. I made a fantastic discovery just now. Which book was... Ah, yes, this one. Now, look at this. Sir Bowlegs Corbett. Now, he fought in the Battle of Agincourt, and he's bound to be one of my ancestors. Well, at least I think so. And he got married to, where is it? Yeah, here it is. Lady Henrietta Lott. Henrietta Lott. And their son was, where is it? Yes, Sir Pigswill Corbett. Well, it would be if Henrietta Lott, wouldn't he? And he got married to a peasant girl called, Buttonella, and she used to wear a glass slipper. Makes a change from Cinderella. But anyway, as you can see, I am making some progress, and I find it fascinating to think that some of these great people must be my ancestors. Come on, I'm going to tell the three monsters. Come with me, come on.
Yes, and I've no idea what he was talking about. Have you, Sweet? A tree has got roots. But we've all got paws. Yes, you're right, Sweet, but Matthew definitely said, I'm going to find my roots. Didn't he, Sooty? Yes, I'm going to find my roots. What can he mean? Perhaps it's something that happens to grown-ups. Could be, Sooty, but I haven't seen a change in Matthew for years, except when he grew that apology for a beard. Perhaps that's it. He wants to find out where the roots of his beard came from. That can't be it, Sweep. I'm going to find my roots. What could he have meant? It might be the name of a new breakfast cereal. Oh, no, I doubt it, Sooty. But this obsession with his roots has made him late for his breakfast. Ah, here he is at last. Good morning, Matthew.
Morning, Sue. Morning, Sooty. Good morning, Sweet. Am I going to have some roots for my breakfast? What do you mean, roots for my breakfast? Oh, no, I didn't mean that when I said I was looking for my roots. No, I meant I was trying to trace back my family tree, Sweet. You know, all the way back, because I might, just might, be Prince Corbett. Yes, Prince Corbett. All right, I admit it's unlikely, but seriously, I've found some fascinating people in the history books who might, just might, I know it's unlikely, but they might be my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandparents.
I'm beginning to see it all now. When you talked of your roots, you meant you were going to go back and back until you found the roots of your family tree.
That's right.
That makes sense now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can trace your ancestors right back to the apes, Matthew.
Oh, very funny. All right. Listen, Sue, instead of making fun of me, why don't you try and trace your ancestors? Or, if you like to put it that way, find your roots, OK? I'll tell you what, there's a great pile of books in the lounge, and also there's piles of books up in the loft. You're not going in the loft again? Oh, actually, you've got a good point there. I mean, the last time you went into the loft, it was a bit of a disaster. Do you remember the day that Connie came round to visit? Hey, Heavy, well, don't wander around with them. Look, leave them or you might fall through. Sweet, be careful! It's falling through the... Careful, look, Sweet. Hold on. Be careful. Just hold on, Sweet. Steady on. Give me a... Sweet, give me a paw or something. Just like... Oh, Sweet, for goodness sake, look. What? Sweet, we... Oh, Sweet! Connie, help!
Matthew, Sooty, come up here and have a look.
Help me, Connie, help me!
Do you think you can be of any assistance? What? Great idea. Go downstairs quickly and get the magic wand. OK, won't be long, Sweet. Hang on there, Matthew.
I've got no choice, have I, Connie? Oh, I don't like heights.
Don't worry, Sooty's going to bring his magic wand back, and as soon as he arrives, he wants us all to say his magic spell. OK.
Very good news.
He's
Sweet.
here. OK, everybody all together. 1, 2, 3.
Busy, Wizzy. Let's get busy. Oh, quickly. Yeah, I'll tell you what, it was a jolly good job that Sooty had his magic wand, wasn't it?
Certainly was.
Yeah, OK, so Sweet, if you don't want to get into the loft, there are books in the lounge, and there's a whole section of the local library dedicated to finding your ancestors. Yes, really, Sweet. So listen, books in the lounge, books and charts up in the loft, and down at the local library. But listen, if you're going to use the library, be careful of the librarian. He's a stickler for silence.
Oh, well, we'll need notebooks and pencils to make notes with, won't we, boys?
Oh, right, I'll give you some money for that. Right. There we are.
Thank you, Matthew.
Right. You suggest that you all work together? No. I should work separately and then get together and compare notes later on.
Oh, yes, that's a good idea, Matthew. I think I'll start at the library.
All right, after breakfast, Sue. And you're going to start in the loft, right? And you're going to start in the yellow pages. What do you mean, yellow pages, Sweep? You're going to find some sweeps in there. No, Sweep. That's the wrong sort of sweep. Those aren't your ancestors. Those are chimney sweeps in the yellow pages. Sausage brain. Come on, let's get breakfast. And then we can all start work, OK? There's some flakies for you. You want Wheaties? All right, you have the Wheaties. And so, after breakfast, Sue made her way to the library. She spent a long time looking through lots of beautiful but dusty books. She discovered many facts about pandas, and some discoveries made her quite excited.
Oh, look at that! Oh, great, great! I found it! I've managed to trace my ancestors back. You know, Matthew was absolutely right. I should have come down here years ago. There was so many... Sorry?
While Sue was disturbing the peace, Sooty was back home in the loft, up to his ears in Matthew's collection of rubbish and books and papers. It's all very interesting, but none of it would help to trace his ancestors. Sooty wasn't the only one interested in finding their ancestors either. The large resident of the loft decided to have a closer look at the book Sooty was studying. And our hero thought Miss Muffet had the right idea. Meanwhile, Sweep had replaced the telephone directory with a book from the lounge called History from the Earth. It made fascinating reading. It makes fascinating reading. I've just said that. What have you discovered, Sweep? There are lots of things buried underneath the earth. Yes, Sweep. What sort of things? Pots and pans of our ancestors. Yes. Swords and daggers of our ancestors. Yes, that's right, Sweep. Jewels and bones of our ancestors. Yes. All buried beneath the ground. Yes, I think you got it, Sweep. Hidden in the soil. Correct, Sweep. It's amazing what you can find in the soil. Hey, Sweep? Sweep, what are you doing? Looking in the soil? No, Sweep, stop that. Please, Sweep, I think you misunderstood. No. Stop! You found your roots? They're the plant's roots, sausage brain. Look at that mess. Those will have to be repotted later. Plants cost a lot of money, Sweep. Not to mention the hours of care and attention. Anyway, I must say, Sweep had the right idea. Archaeologists do dig for clues about our ancestors. That's what it said in the book. Yes, and sometimes tiny pieces of bone and pottery can reveal wonderful things about our family tree, our very own ancestors. You're off? Where to? To the bottom of the garden? What for, Sweep? To dig deep? Well, OK. By digging deep, what do you think you'll discover? Australia? Oh, I give up.
So if we trace the supply of our favourite foods, it must surely lead us to the place of our ancestors. You're a dog and love bones. Surprise, surprise. And you're a bear and you love honey, yes. Well, I'm a panda, and all pandas love bamboo shoots. Agreed? Good. So let's start at our local shops. You're off. Hold on, Sweep. This time we'll all go together, but we better get cleaned up first. We're all pretty grubby after our work. You're okay. No, you're not, Sweep. You are filthy from all that digging. Come on, let's all go to the bathroom. Wow, it's a whopper. Is it a dog eater? Don't you mean a man-eater, Sweep? You know what you mean, yes. I know you know what you mean, too. You met him earlier today? What, him? Is he a pet of yours? OK, we'll get him out of here, Spider-Man, so we can wash in safety. Oh, he's moving! Oh. Matthew says they're more scared of us than we are of them. Well, that says maybe, Sweet, but he's not here. And to be perfectly honest, I'm terrified. What's the towel for, Sooty? If I stand back, you'll get rid of the spider for me. Oh, my hero. Oh, my idiot. Idiot? How dare you, Sweep? At least Sooty's brave enough to face that monster single-handed. Oh, do be careful, Sooty. Oh, that's a good idea to throw a towel over him. Look, he's caught on the end of it. His legs are as hairy as Matthew's. Really? Well, yes, you're right, Sweep. Mind you don't drop him on the floor. It's Cedric. It's a rubber one. A rubber one? You've tricked us. Why, you beastly, pea-brained, scheming little monster. Let's get him, Sooty. That's it, Sooty. Turn it to pole. We'll teach you, my lad. That was an awful trick to play, Sweep. It's freezing serves you right. Now, you better hurry and dry yourself while Sooty and I have a wash. That sorted him out, Sooty. By the way, what did you mean when you said you'd met that spider earlier? Oh, one similar to that played hide-and-seek with you in the loft. Ugh. How big was it? Enormous? Wow, I'd have been frightened out of my fur. They're quite harmless. Yes, I know that, Sweep, but I'd be happy if they were armless. Get it? Armless. Oh, well, are we nearly ready to go? We better take our notebooks. Now, where shall we start? The butcher's in the High Street. OK, Sweep, it's as good a place to start as any. Forward to our forefathers, come on. You only had one? Oh, you ninny, Sweep. Forefathers is another word for ancestors. Like roots, yes. No. Oh, don't confuse me, Sooty. Come on, let's get into town. Well, here we are. Good luck, Sweep. I hope you find your ancestors. Seems a strange place to start, but you never can tell, Sooty.
What's it all? How's life, mate?
Oh, hello. We're both very well, thank you, Butch.
Yeah. What's Sausage Brain doing in the shop talking to my dad?
Oh, your father is the butcher, is he, Butch?
Yeah, so what's happening? Try to trace his ancestors? Oh, I see. What's your scruff? Here, where'd you get that lot from? My father's a bulldog, yeah, so?
Yes, so you're both dogs. Now, come on, get to the point. So you must have common ancestors. Oh, he gave you those as a present. Oh, that's wonderful, Sweet.
Oh, I'm not going to be related to a mutt like him. Just you wait till I see my dad. God, love a duck.
Well, never mind, Sweep. You've done very well. It's my turn now. Here it is, the Su Panda Chinese restaurant. There's the menu. They sell sweet and sour sauce. Really sweet. Oh, yes. And look, chop suey. They don't serve their ribs. Oh, well, I'm going in. Wish me luck. Goodbye, Mr. Sue, and thank you. Thank you very much. Bye. Bye. Well, this is very exciting. Mr. Sue said he's seen some of my ancestors when he was in China, although he's never seen any around here. But he said it was such a pleasure to see someone from his ancestral home that he gave me these, a panda's favourite food. It's your turn now. Right, Sooty, where to? Just out of town? Right. The rest of the money that Matthew gave us will get us there in style. Taxi! Taxi!
Well, Sooty thought that since all bears liked honey, a bee farm might be the place to look for his ancestors. So here they were at the Twickenham Beekeepers Club.
Yes, good luck, Sooty. I hope you find your ancestors.
So off Sooty went. He didn't seem at all frightened by the people wearing their strange beekeeping outfits.
Hello, Sooty.
They introduced themselves as Fiona and Keith, both keen beekeepers. Fiona gave Sooty a beekeeper's hat to wear and said that if he wished, he could go and have a look at the beehives. Sooty didn't need asking twice. Fiona showed him the smoker. She explained that if you put smoke in the base of the hive, it made the bees sleepy. This, of course, makes it easier to inspect the hive. So, just a few puffs, and then Fiona could remove the roof of the hive.
Take the roof off.
Sooty, of course, had to check her every move. Next, Fiona removes two sections known as honey supers. These are where the honey is kept, and there they were, thousands of honeybees.
Queen excluder here.
Fiona showed Sooty the queen excluder, a fine mesh grill which keeps the queen away from the honey, otherwise she'll eat it all.
Queen can't get through.
When the queen excluder was removed, Sooty was able to see lots of curious bits of wood with hundreds of bees climbing all over them. Fiona explained that these were called frames, and she lifted one out. She pointed out the cells where all the baby bees are born. The baby bees feed on pollen, and Fiona showed Sooty a bee carrying pollen on its legs. And there was another one, on Sooty's hat. Now she showed him a baby bee, which was crawling on her thumb. Sooty wanted to know where the bees came from, and was amazed to learn that they came all the way from New Zealand. Fiona pointed out the queen bee, with the white spot on her back. Sooty asked if he could taste the honey, and Fiona agreed. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I've got honey in my tummy, said Sooty.
in the library, and so then we went to the Soup Panda.
To the Chinese restaurant?
That's right, Matthew.
Well, I see you brought back lots of lovely-looking Chinese food. Whereabouts did you go to, Sweet? To the butcher's? And you saw Butch?
Yes.
I see he gave you one or two presents as well. Look at that. Whereabouts did you go to, Sooty? To the bee farm? Yeah, well, look at all this honey that you've brought back. Yeah, you must have gone to the bee farm. Listen, you lot have certainly met some interesting people, even if they're not exactly your ancestors. All the hard work's made you very hungry.